Hey guys, welcome back to Installation 00. It's a relatively moot point by now, but I want to discuss an old Halo 5 trailer. So first let's just watch. Right, as I said, it's a relatively moot point, but it was said at the time of its release that it's not so much a trailer for Halo 5, but more so a trailer for Halo on Xbox One. So technically, it's a trailer for Halo 5, Halo Infinite, and whatever other Halo games they release on the Xbox One before it is completely supplanted by Project Scarlet or the Xbox 2 or whatever you want to call it. My particular reason for bringing this up now is the theoretical location of the events that happen in the trailer. There are a couple of arguments on the location based on a variety of factors, but this video is going to put that debate to bed permanently because, quite honestly, I'm tired of having the debate. As such, although this is a lore and theory video, this video and others I may record in the future I'm informally calling Closure. So my assertion is this: the trailer takes place on the Ark. Now, I'm going to prove it. The desert area we see Chief walking through bears a striking resemblance to the desert area we find in Halo 3, the sand being extraordinarily fine-grained sand, likely a gypsum sand, due to its light colour and small grain size, enforced by the fact that dotted across the level, the Ark in Halo 3, are gypsum crystals. But that's not all. The terrain shape, the large prominent rocky shapes and topography of this area, as seen in the background, also closely matches the shape and the terrain from the level in Halo 3. The ambient sounds you hear in the trailer sound like this. And this is the ambient sounds from the very first level on the Ark in Halo 3. strikingly similar. The planetoid we see in the background of the trailer, if you look closely, has a reddish appearance and very faint geometric patterns consistent with the planetoid used for mining raw materials from the hub of the Ark to be refined and used in the building of a halo. The shadowed shape of the distant landscape and how suddenly and abruptly it appears to terminate at what could be considered the horizon, and it ultimately met by an extraordinarily dark sky, denoting that the atmosphere past that point doesn't track downward with the curvature of a planet, making it appear whiter towards the horizon, nor does the atmosphere curve upwards as it does on a halo, again making the distant horizon appear closer to white due to the spectral scattering caused by the volume of air that light has to pass through in order to meet the eye. No, it is suddenly very, very dark, indicating practically no atmosphere exists past the apparent horizon. So once you realise this, you also realise it bears more than a passing resemblance to the arms of the Ark. On a separate note, it's also been discussed on more than one occasion that the machine that rises from the sands could be Mendicant Bias, whom we know was buried within a sandy desert area on the Ark, with only one thought: atonement. Although it looks similar to a Guardian, it's different enough from the Guardians we got in Halo 5 that it could be considered a completely different entity altogether, but this is a little more loose of an argument, as there was a 3-year lapse of time between the release of this trailer and the first proper trailer for Halo 5 Guardians, giving ample time for the styles to be redesigned altogether. But hopefully the evidence I have provided here may go a very decent way to finally giving closure to those still arguing the point that the trailer takes place on the Ark or the trailer doesn't take place on the Ark. It remains to be seen whether or not we will return to the Ark in the main games, but since the Ark is known as Installation 00, in the words of Artus Vadum,
I would like to see our own world, to know that it is safe.
Fear not, for we have made it so.
By your word, Arbiter.
Take us home.
Thanks for watching. Stick your comments down below, I look forward to what you have to say. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons: Sir Tenchi the Silent Cartographer, Brian, Sebastian, Holden and Define Alpha 117, the holders of the mantle, Justin, Darian, Ty, Black Biscuit, J Rabbit, Austin and Cameruptus, my reclaimers, Zach, Deep Cover, Verbal Statue, Spesigo, Spartan A498, Guppy, Josh and Evan, my Metarchs, and all the other patrons that have jumped aboard to support the channel. You guys are awesome, and all of this wouldn't be possible without you. If you like Halo lore discussed to insane levels of detail, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you're told the second a new video hits the shelves. Be sure to support us on all social media channels, including Discord, and if you really love the channel, consider heading over to Patreon and support the channel over there. It would mean the world to me and would free up more of my time to put into this content and other Halo related goodness. Take it easy everyone. Find peace in the domain.